Let's do this. Let's do... Nope, come on. Let's do this. Do that. All right. All right. Alright, so we last left off. We had got recruited into the Grey Wardens. We helped our friend Jowen destroy his philanthropy. A little vial of blood that would let the Templars know where he ran off to. But they don't have that, so he's free.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such
bustle in Ruins of Ostagar.
Need a hand getting anywhere?
We're going to officially become a Grey Warden. Battle the Darkspawn. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere I can get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
Alright, so what do we do first?
And we contemplate the death that may await. Die in this battle as when you stand before the mage tower in the land beyond the pale.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
The Fade is a reference to the Akashic Records. Yes, I know all about that.
Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
I am confident in my skills.
Good. You'll need them when you face the Darkspawn. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
I should get going.
Well, don't let this old mage distract you from your duties. I'm sure Duncan has much for you to do.
Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your skilled brother.
Alright, how much? We should have enough gold for the,
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Elriz.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
I need some supplies, actually.
Let me know what you'd like.
Phantom tax, all that nonsense, bro. So that. Need those. That. This. that. That's nice. Let's get rid of those. I don't want those. I'm gonna grab the backpack. Very important. Carrying capacity. So let's see. What damage does it do? Nature damage?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am indeed a mage.
And here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
I can't prepare on my own.
I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you. If you have any
Let's
questions,
go.
let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, so I'm thinking... Go down here. We want him to be sword and shield. So we'll grab. Hey Charlotte. Going to be listening on my drive home from church and donating clothes. Oh, alright. Sounds cool. Oh yeah, there's like a time difference too. Like you're about like an hour earlier. It's probably like 2 o'clock, 2:11 where you are. So then go shield block. Hey Garrett, going pretty good. Just started doing some Dragon Age for going to Ostagar. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You take it easy, alright? Okay. There we go. So what's next? Don't want to talk to David. Don't want to talk to Jory. Take it easy, Garrett.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Forget the codex. Chest there, chest there. Talk to the priest. Let's just move on.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your father now
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Can we get on with this?
Yes, let us begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Find the archive and the 3 vials of blood. Got it.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's level up jewelry. Right. Get them powerful. Get him. This part right here is a mod to keep them from auto leveling. The base game, they just auto level and you just deal with whatever they give you. Pommel strike. Indomitable. Too. Let's give him dexterity. We'll give him below the belt. We'll give him melee archer, shot, dual weapon training, deft hands. That feels immersive.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Blast of fire. Don't care about Alistair, because he's a paladin. Get wrecked, Alistair. Health. Let's do a potion. Hopefully I don't pass out. Got it. Take all. Take all.
And I'm off.
Skin the wolf. Move on. Right, letter to Jogby. New quest. the missionary. My dear son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chasing respect one with survival skills in the wilds, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows. Beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar, look for a tree leaning on a ruined building, pass under a fallen tree bridge, pass a submerged tower on the right, look between a high ruined arc and a mossy standing stone, walk along the path of roots and stones, look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
We don't have time? What, you have an urgent meeting somewhere?
We have work to do, and this isn't it.
You're doing the joining, not me. So I have time to bandage injured strangers. See? No time at all.
Thank you.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Let's just get this over with.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Huh.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
So, what do I care?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Alright.
On it.
That's not what I wanted. Okay, so now we have to go back. Put that where it belongs.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Alright, and then we'll take up the last one with Ice Blast. Ice Blast. It's probably the best single spell in the game. Like, there's more, like, the best novice off the cuff first spell, talent tier spell. It's the best.
Going. All right.
Those vials.
Going.
Let's save, because that would be devastating. Let's take him out. Let's do Ice Blast. Take out the Hurlock. Vulnerability Hex. Let's do that. We got 2 down. Everybody jump on him. Let's do Resisted. Uh-oh, Joy's down. He's down. Let's use... Nope, can't do that. So we'll do electric. Ice. We'll do...
Going.
Alistair's almost down. Let's see if I can prevent that. He's stunned though, so probably not. No, I think we did. For a moment at least. Ice. And now we'll hit this one. We'll use Vulnerability Hex. There's one more. Let's pull out all the stops on them.
Point me.
Then we'll do Arcane Bolt. Yeah. Jory can't carry.
Going.
Alistair can take damage,
All right.
but he can't really pull. He's not the best tank yet. get the archer.
Try not to stain the shirt, it's new.
Alright, can it? There we go. Signs of adjacent.
Adventure's not over yet.
Doot.
All right.
Save, because we actually accomplished quite a bit in that little bit of time there. Hitting the tab key lets you see things off in the distance, like that elf root.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Let's get this ratio.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll do... hit him. We'll do generally take out the archers and the wolves first, the mages, because they can do the most damage. Save the tanks and the warriors for last. Well, save the sword and shielders for last. Mages first. So now I'm going to switch to one of these guys because I can't see from my mage angle. Go here, hit on a portrait, hit that button again so I can command all four of them at once. My character will get within range. Jury's going down again, can't carry his weight. Two-handers require a lot of work to be any good. And even when they get good, they're not really fun to watch. Or play. Alright, we took them out. There's another chasing trail sign.
Careful. I'm sensing Darkspawn nearby. Best be on your guard.
Alright. And now let's cook these. Rogues are great for taking out mages. Mages are naturally very squishy. Mages can do large amounts of damage to a large area. Rogues can do a large amount of damage quickly to a single target. Do I have any injury kits? No? Great. Cracked skull.
Over here.
Alright, let's go beat up a bunch of wolves in their natural habitat. For money. That. Oh, the alpha wolf. Jory's down. Of course he's down. Alright, the alpha wolf is down. Alright. Beta wolf. Chest. Chest has some goodies. Let's give him the chase and flat blade. Maybe it'll do him some good. Give him the Charmless Flame. Ice Band sounds good. Trail sign. There's another one.
What do you know? More Darkspawn about. Prepare for random violence.
But prepare for the way the jury's sure won't. Let's do this.
Going.
Alright, let's take out the Darkspawn.
That won't stop me!
Let's attack the wolf. Let's attack the archer. Use the ice. Let's attack him. Let's hit the archer. Now we'll go for this one. Trying to set it up. Protect them. You're gonna draw so much aggro when you start throwing spells. Then we gotta deal with these guys. There goes the rogue. Take out this other rogue. Level up. Ice blast. Let's hit him with a ball. Didn't need to. Hit him with electricity. Oh, he's gonna come at me. So ability. And then ice blast him. There we go.
Going. Yes.
Alright, loot down. Get the chainmail boots. Let's level up. Probably put 2 points of Constitution just because we need it. Let's go to 24. I think I really need Mind Blast. It's all the attention I generate with my spells.
What's this?
Alright.
And I'm off.
Got that. Oh, yeah, let's go get the locket. There it is. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox, scaled with wax. I'm gonna open up the lockbox and keep the contents, because I'm a scumbag. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm playing on Nightmare, ain't I? Maybe that's something I should advertise. Yeah, I am. Huh. I just kind of do that by default.
More Darkspawn, close by. Do you know the drill?
Yes, I do. Alright, let's do this thing. This guy. Not gonna loot him yet because that'll put us in range of this dude. Let's take a save. But this guy's a mage. You gotta be careful. So from here, can we target him from here? So we're going to
Never
pause. No, nope.
any shortage.
Let's do a potion. That guy's a jerk. Freeze him. Attack him.
Right away.
Now we're going to hit him with the electricity. Hit him with this. Hit him with the ice beam again. Alright, we're good on that front. This. We'll do this. Alright, and then we'll do one. He's done. Then we'll hit him. Hit him with a ranged attack. Got to.
All right.
save here real quick, just in case it gives me an issue when I go to change the name. Let me see if I can do that from right here. Hold. Select stream. Can I? No. Let's see. Yeah. Load it. Yep. Alright, let's do that. Am I still here? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Alright. Get a drink of water real quick. I'm gonna refill my jug of water real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. It took me a hot minute to get used to playing this without a controller, but it's actually a lot better without a controller. Alright, I just picked up a quest item, so I'll read the codex associated with that. This game is very rich with codex entries. Let's see. Journal. That's not it. Pinch of ashes. Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kakari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies beyond the tale of Asta and Nebanar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazareth, a spirit of earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kakari Wilds. Gazareth began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Asta became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nibenor, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend, but the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Gazareth told her that she would never see it again, until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Astia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazareth, and on the day Nebanar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's burned him, brought his ashes to Gazareth, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the Chastened that Gazareth still haunts that lake, and those who sprinkled the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In memory of the contract with its beloved Ostia, Gazrith will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on the overhang looking over that half-sunken Deventer Dome, maybe Gazrith will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Looks like he got blessed up before he got there.
More Darkspawn. Close by. Drill.
Ah. I have mind blast. This way. Then I'll hit them with this. Jory's always in the way. Forget him. This one. There we go. There's the nice stuff. I can get the Chasing Rose, which will show off my chest. Save it here because we're gonna have to fight a demon. Sprinkle the ashes. Shield bash. We will give him a swift kick to the nuts, and then we will pommel strike. Then
the tavern.
Okay.
More Darkspawn.
Right, let's fire upon him from here. Come over here, guys. Let them come to us.
And I'm off.
Oh.
Right to the face!
So we'll hit him with electricity. Then we'll hit him with He resisted. Not what I need. Arcane Ball. Let's get this one. He will. Special tricks with him.
Not bad!
Alright, now we got the Hurlock. So let's grab the Hurlock. Everybody's doing great.
Time to play.
Oh, Datheth. Hit him with the Vulnerability X. Now we'll hit him with Ice. Now we'll hit him with Electricity. Game Ball. Ice Blast. We got him. Let's get the Hurlock Alpha. Let's save.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
Intruder. And just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Skibbity Riz.
Let us be civilized.
I am Lucien. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Mog, anybody's
Here no
viewing streak
longer.
at that top.
You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother.
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, damn it. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I believe you have something we need.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice.
Well, I cannot be responsible for their doubts. I would go mad. Or am I already? Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alright, from here, the very first thing is get the other backpack. Also turn in this quest. Hey, bro.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I actually came to discuss a flower I found.
From the wilds? Oh, good. This Mabari hound is what I wanted the flower for, in fact. But I need your help. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I can muzzle them?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You see intelligence in his eyes, and as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on the dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. You mentioned earlier that you found a flower in the wilds. May I see it? Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Datheth mentioned a reward.
Your friend must be mistaken. The only reward here is saving a valiant hound's life.
Yo, I'd prefer thanks in the form of payment.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
Yeah, you already used that line with me. If the hound's life is worth anything, then pay up. Now.
I see. I have 50 silver. That's my own purse, and nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
You're damn right. Thank me and all my brilliance.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me get that backpack.
Let me know what you'd like.
Buy a bunch of injured kits. Alright, I think we're ready. Yeah? Yeah? LFG. Let's save here, because sometimes this scene is just so epic that it might crash the game.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can bless us up?
As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Stop yammering. You're giving me a headache.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
Pause.
Going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
I can sense your taint. Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining.
Dark taint
but
magic.
These words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
In the sequels. This game
And
is
that
great.
one
It
day
beats the sequels by a large
shall join you.
margin, but that
David,
never returns.
step
That
forward.
vernacular. Looks like he's getting messed up.
I am sorry, David.
David got blessed up.
Step forward,
He
Jordan.
literally choked on that
I
grimace
have
shake.
a wife, a child. Had I known.
There is no turning back.
You
No.
gotta sip from the goblet.
You ask too
Sip
much.
The grimace shake, bro.
There is no glory in this.
Mogged.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Submit to the taint. Submit to the taint.
From this moment forward, you are the Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over. I'm fine.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alright. We should have Grey Warden armor now. This is a mod. I added it. I tweaked the mod so it doesn't give it to Duncan. because he has iconic armor, and I didn't really want to mess with that. Especially since he appears in... You can't change the cinematics and like what people wear in the cinematics, so I wanted things to be consistent. Ooh, level up, level up. This is lame, but this is good. These are all kind of meh. This is the best of the three. Healing could be nice. That's a really nice one. But since I'm a darker character, I'd rather lean this way. Let's go with Affliction X, which is this, but on a larger scale. Oh, what's up? Oh, I get two. Sweet, because I went through the joint. So I guess I could go... Drain life. I am a bastard. I also have a mod that allows me to keep the helmets and hats off my character model, but still apply the attributes. Because a lot of the helmets are kind of jarring, and you spend so much time in the character customization, typically, even though I didn't. I put the hairs into the game because I want to look at the hair, and I'm not about to cover it with a hat, because then what's the point of modding new hairs into the game if you can't look at the new hairs?
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
to flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
He naturally won't.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Anybody who's curious, I'm using
Yes,
a Dragon Text mod.
Your Majesty, the
2K.
power and speaking are
It just
unnecessary.
upgrades all the
You will
original
not trust any lives to
textures
your spells, mage.
into 2K.
Save them for the Darkspawn.
I think
Enough.
it changed the
This
camera
plan will
angles a little
suffice.
bit.
The Grey Wardens
Every
will
time the
like the
camera
beacon.
transitions,
Thank
it's
you,
got like
Loghain.
that
I cannot wait for
Jurassic
that
Park
glorious
feel
moment.
to it.
The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. Glorious moment for us all.
Nexus has a lot of replacers, but like if you upgrade the visuals for a character,
You heard
it
the
doesn't
plan.
translate
You
to the
and Alistair will
cutscenes.
go to
So
the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Stop your whining. We have an important job.
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn, no.
You have some odd ideas about the king.
I happen to be quite fetching in a dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
And where will you be?
I will be fighting beside the King with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I understand.
I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alistair disapproves 5. Alistair and I are not getting along. We're not going to do this playthrough. In one of my other playthroughs where I played as a loyalist chantry mage, he like completely friends with me. Didn't even acknowledge our relationship or a previous relationship when I made the ultimate sacrifice. Blessed up. I'm never gonna forget that. It's an immature jerk. Let's go ranged. Alistair needs to be aggressive. Defender? Let's go This is a top-tier cinematic, so if you're just listening, I highly recommend taking time to watch this. This little cinematic over a million times. I love watching the body language and the expression on everybody's face.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Yeah, they're not confident about that. I'm hitting X for doubt. Facial expressions at the sight of this large army. He's dumping in his pants. He's sick. Look at both of them. They're both dumping in their pants. Duncan's dumping in his pants. The King's dumping in his pants. Why'd I join this fight? That was silly of me. Gritty right into this mob. Look at all these drones. And watch these tactics. He's got the archers ready. Great. But he's doing everything one by one rather than using multiple forces at once.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of...
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
We get these two guys to come with us. Yeah. It's a really good cinematic. some hiding over there. Let's use Ice Blast. Let's switch over to one of them. Where's this other? Him? He's on his way out. Is he up there? Yeah, I think he is.
Can you just...
Yes. Fall out. Hit him with this blast. Alright, he's down.
Going.
And I'm on.
Yes.
Bodies.
All right.
Will. What? I told you to attack. Do that thing.
Yes.
Very well.
Him, Ice Blast.
How about you then? Whoop. And I'm on.
Let's get him. Alright, let's hit him with an Ice Blast. You can come down here. Let's go. Let's hit him with vulnerability hex. Let's drink a lyrium potion, but we need magic right now. Now we're going to hit him with ice. Then we'll hit him with fire. Now we're gonna hit there. Shit. Just hit something. Resisted. Scavenge for goodies over here. music is a mod I added too. It's from Inquisition. Originally the combat music's kind of mid. Yeah, I don't have too many mods on it, but there's a few things here and there. Bug fixes, cut content.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them that they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Perrin Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Hey, what's up? Roland, how you doing? Yeah. Surprisingly, you have the Lucrosians, in the Enchanters fraternity, but you don't really have too many examples of that in lore. So I decided to go through roleplay as one. The game certainly allows for it with how many options you have to just be greedy and only care about money. Codex entry. Alright, let's get this ratio. Let's... Wow, I might be able to take these dudes by myself.
All right. Another point for me. If you insist. Not it.
Another one? Where is he? There he is. Entryway, choke points.
Now.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Going. All right.
I'm off.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Even more dark. More dark.
Oh, these camera angles. Come on.
Yes.
Huh. Let me save real quick. I'm gonna test something and take a bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Let's save right here. Let's hit the pause button. Hit the be right back screen. Okay, we're good in that department, so I can continue. Alright, let's get back. Screen a little bit. There we go. Alright, so don't want the mage running in there. Release the hounds. No, release the hounds. You do this. Now we're good. This one. Alright, now let's hit him with the vulnerability hack. Nice. There we go. I guess it's Elementalist, Debilitator. I'm using Destruction Magic and Atrophy spells. More along the lines of like lower tier stuff. In Nightmare, you have to pause a lot. Pause. Flame Blast is situational. Just let me hit him. Now that I'm sure.
Yes.
Ruins of Ostagar are kind of heavy on the system. Let's go for the Ice Blast again. Get this jerk off. Alright, here we go. Save. Just in case it freezes.
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Even more.
Alright, so let's do
Darkspawn.
we'll do Ice Blast. Resisted. We'll do We'll do Fire Blast. Let's hit him with the Ice Blast. Let's hit him with the resisted. Let's throw out some more Illyrium potions. Health potion, quickly. Drink it now. Or don't. He's resisting too many attacks. Alright, so let's use the Lyrium potion. Do the thing.
Oh, the Grey Warden!
There we go. There we go. Got him.
The beacon is over here. We surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Let's get that little necklace that's over here.
Going.
Save the game. Cool cinematic coming up if you're just listening. I recommend watching.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Fatality.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Ugh. I remember you. The girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
She rescued me. You mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend? You mean, Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Let's level up. Put more into Constitution. You'll learn why later. Let's go with flaming weapons. 'Cause I want fireball.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Afraid you're gonna be left alone.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it.
Of course. Someone else will realize what needs to be done and act in time and with sufficient sense to solve the problem. No need for you.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Alistair's the real Grey Warden here, not me. Nothing to do with me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
Oh, pull it together, will you?
Maybe it would help to think that it could have been you out there. We can't let their deaths be in vain.
What is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and Darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If our Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Al-Eman? The Arl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Al-Eman wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
And say he doesn't help us. What then?
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl-Eman, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
As long as there's some profit in it.
If there is better motivation for doing what is right, I have yet to see it.
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against a blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We're going, old woman. Don't push us.
Such a tone to take with your rescuer. What short memories. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother.
I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
I'm just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
Tell me about this village to the north.
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Alright, I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright. So, I'm gonna call it a wrap for now. As you can see, we've got all these new quests popping up. Those are gonna be places we can go to get support to fight the Darkspawn. Let's save here, deep in the wilds. So next time when we pick up, we'll go to Lothering and we'll find out some information about what's happened since the Darkspawn overran Ostagar. Lothering can be a little taxing on the resources, and I feel like my computer's about to turn into molten slag, so I want to give it a little bit of a break and turn on the AC, because it's really hot here in Florida. So, until next time, stay away from that red 40.